Alright, Class D personnel, it's time to gear up and get ready because I found more staircases we can climb down. That's right, after the last video, literally not even minutes later, I was like scrolling and then all of a sudden I realized there's actually more SCP-087 games than I thought there would be. What? What? Excuse me? There's that many? What the fuck, dude? I was trying to find one game that I saw on Google Play. What the fuck? What? Okay. I guess we're gonna climb down some stairs. Oh, man. That's right. More stairs. More games. More lore. Because I went back and I reread all of SCP-087. Just all of it. I read all of it. I'm now the lore master of stairs. I know everything about them. Like, did you know that if there is not another flight of stairs immediately underneath the triangular space underneath the stairs is called a spandrel? And frequently used as Harry Potter's fucking house, I guess. That's what that's called. It's called spandrel. There you go. Fact check me. Bit. Okay, so the first game we're going to be looking at today is going to be called Descent. It's on Steam. It's in playtest phase. It's made by two guys, so I'm trying not to give it too much flack, but I recorded the playthrough before doing this bit, so... Okay, this game is called Descend. I don't know anything about it, except that it's in playtest for some reason. And we have normal and casual. What are our settings? Show stairs traveled is a feature, I guess. Alright, I want to know what floor I'm on. But let's do normal for now. I don't know what casual is. Is that difficulty setting? Oh, no. We're like... Oh, we can sprint at least. Okay, we got a flashlight. What the fuck is this room? We got two doors? Okay, we got staircase number 1. It's locked. Alright, we're going down the stairs. We're moving like at a slow enough pace that by pushing the sprint button, I feel like I'm like doing like a little shuffle run. Fantastic. Now there's a woman and she's screaming for help. I can only shuffle my legs so fast. Is that your only voice line? This guy like commissioned a person to scream please help fucking 80 times. I imagine this is how the DM exchange went. Please scream please help. About 30 different times. I'm going to use all of them. I want you to say it like slightly the same, but slightly different each time, too. Okay, we've gone down like... We're about to go down 20 floors, and the only thing that's happened is we've been begged for help. No, I don't feel like it. Having the counter on the top of the screen seems... I don't know, maybe I was gonna say like kind of lazy, but I'm not sure if this is procedurally generated or not, you know? I wonder if they pitched that one down. Alright. I'm coming. The count on the top of the screen isn't for fucking climbing down the stairs. It's for how many times they've said, please help. That's where I'm at right now. I like these stairs, though. Flashlight. Flashlight. We're using all the mechanics. I have an interact button. But, like, I've only had to use it for a door. Like, what else is there? I don't want to sound like a dick, but it might, like, asking too much from a game where you climb downstairs for a little bit of variety. Just a little bit. Give me something. Give me a can to kick. You know? Oh my god. The end of this game better give me, like, a brick to throw at this person. I don't understand why this is, like, the direction. This was the... Did they play test their own game? Were they like, yeah, no, this is good enough for a play test for everyone else? Like, I rewatched my videos as I edit them. I know, even the ones that don't seem like I edited them at all. I've rewatched them entirely and cut out like 20 to 30 minutes of footage you guys don't even realize sometimes. And I'm at like 54 please helps. And like the guy that made this game, he didn't like run down these stairs himself and go, man, they really does sound like they're saying the same line 57 times. Oh, we almost missed one right there. That was crazy. I wonder how many stairs there are. You know, this is actually kind of an adequate speed of going down the stairs now that I think about it. Because I am getting down them pretty quickly. If I wanted to, I could slow down. The little head bob per stair is actually pretty satisfying. I don't hate the flashlight in this game. We are back in another staircase that's rounded. The rails here, they don't seem rusty enough for me. Am I allowed to be, like, pretentious about the rust levels of a staircase? You know? The texture for the walls here, kind of boring. Like, this is just a dry staircase, you know? There's this just dry, it's dark. I'm not getting the feeling of, like, it's gross being in here. I'm just getting the feeling of empty, you know? This amount of emptiness would make the back rooms blush. We're almost there. Oh my god, it's a giant fucking face. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I jumped a little bit there. I saw the face coming towards me. I jumped back just a little tiny bit. But like still that 73 please helps later. Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, boys and girls and all class D of every size, I just need you to understand that, like, this next game I'm going to talk about, we're not even playing. I couldn't do it. It's an app game. I don't feel like learning how to record phone footage and putting it on the screen, and I also don't feel like downloading an emulator and possibly getting my Google account banned for this video. So, it's an app game. It's out there. You could play it. I can't vouch for the quality of it. Alright, that was that one game. Let's go to the next one. Alright guys, this is Exploration 087. I'm not doing anything to the actual footage here to make it look like this. But at least I can see that you press space to start. There is no menu music. Oh. You know, I don't hate this. I could still see the press space to start in the screen.
You're inside SCP-087. Proceed down the stairs.
I mean, aside from like the weird border glitch going on, this is like some heavy style. Also, now I can use my lore master skills. The dark
D2582, you are tasked with exploring SCP-087. This is the 4th expedition down into SCP-087.
Thank you.
We are picking up your camera. We aren't picking up the audio signal. Continue down the staircase.
Thank you. Thank you for all that. All right, Lore Master Toast. The game. This. I am not moving. I'm not moving. How are you losing signal already? There's no numbers. There's no numbers on these walls. I was gonna say, despite everything that I've said before, it's actually, this staircase isn't dark enough. Also, it might be canon that there is no numbers on the walls, but is that stair going? Immersion broken, boys. The immersion's broken. We have a stair that goes up in a game about going downstairs. What the fuck is this? What is this? The railing textures are clipping into each other. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Lore Master Toast read that there's actually only supposed to be 13 stairs. This stair's clipping underneath the platform. Did they like do this by hand instead of snapping all the stairs? They did it by hand, didn't they? That makes me feel a little bad for being upset, but you know, you could have snapped it. You could have snapped these stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're not even halfway down the stairs. We've broken the lore. If we're going to be a lore not... Oh my god. Oh my god. Another stair I have to climb up in order to get down. This is ridiculous. We're going to burn calories doing this. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to scare our pits off. How can I do that if I have to climb up a stair every other flight of stairs? One single stair? That's 4 fucking stairs, my guys. Oh. Oh my god, what the fuck? Holy hell. Oh, we're fucking booking it. Can I... No! 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 Is that going down or up? I can't tell. Everything's the fucking same, but... Can I just skip floors by fucking bunny hopping the rails? That's crazy. There's no infinite abyss I can look down either. This is kind of a narrow platform if you think about it. I'm not seeing a lot of variety as far as platforms go either. The only variety being, oh hey, a copy and pasted section where I have to climb up a single stair. Actually, we're starting to get it fixed. It looks like it's slowly fixing itself. Which also makes me think that maybe the developer of this game literally placed every single staircase individually. I don't have a staircase count, so I don't really know where we're at. We would climb up a stair. Yeah, this is definitely a game, alright. You know, I have to consider the fact that some of these games may potentially be made by children. You know? I'm not saying this is the one. For all I know, this was made by an 80-year-old, but there is a chance that I'm, like, breaking a child's heart right now. Like, they just made this game. They're really into SCP fandom. And they're also potentially on the spectrum like me in some way. And this is like their hyperfixation. And they did this all by hand, meticulously. And they're really excited for me to get to the bottom of the stairs. But I've said nothing but mean stuff about the presentation of this staircase. Let's find some nice things to say. Alright, I have to say one more mean thing right now. Your railings are too chromatic for me. What the fuck is that? What is that? I'm gonna end up being like the teacher from fucking Whiplash. What is this blue line texture? Is that Skybox out there? I'm not supposed to be able to peek into the void. Unless it's darkness. Alright, let's find a nice thing to say. These concrete walls, they're so heavily pixelated, but they... What the fuck? That's just a two-tone wall, Toasty. It's fine. That's how I feel about the staircase when I start sprinting, and like the sprint is louder than the walk, you know? That's all I can think about. But yeah, no, the positive thing, these are nice walls. The heavy, oh my god. We're just gonna run down the rest of the stairs. I want it. Where's the entity? I gotta know what he looks like. He might actually be the best fucking coded entity that we've seen in this series so far. For all I know, he chases you. You have an opportunity to run up the stairs. He's fast. He's creepy. He's not a jump scare. He's not in your face. I'm not gonna be mad. He might be a 3D object. Maybe he's low poly like PlayStation 1 just to fuck with me. Or he's like Unreal Engine 5.7, but Unreal Engine 38, you know? It's the most detailed, realistic white face I've seen in a staircase game so far. And we're gonna get to him. We're gonna get right to him. Maybe this is how the dev play tested the game, you know? Maybe this is why he doesn't see all the constant clipping and the weird world breaks into the void. I keep seeing the little flickers of blue light that go beyond the walls. So I don't actually know if he actually play tested this. It's really quiet too. After doing my lore research, there is supposed to be like a subtle crying noise, but not like, please help me, the entire fucking time you're going down the stairs. It's kind of like a baby cry, but I would almost make it sound like very faint, because it's supposed to sound like it's like at least 50 staircases below. And considering the whole place is concrete, the sound and the way that sound works, it's not going to bounce off the walls that well enough, you know? Uh-huh. I didn't put it on my bingo card, and I should have. I didn't put screaming jump scare JPEG image on my fucking bingo card because I thought I played them all, you know? But then I remembered what I was playing as soon as it happened. All right, on to the next one. How the fuck do you close this? Hello, everybody, and welcome to document number 0871. Wow. Let's hop right in. All right, yep, that makes sense. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember why I downloaded this one. It looked different.
It's dark.
Is your flood lamp functioning properly?
Yeah, it's working. It just won't light these stairs all the way down.
Thank you. Please continue.
I like this. This is nice. The floor, very oppressive. I like that is that wood? It kind of looks like wood. I can't see that well. Hold on. Oh, you can't even go back up the stairs, dude. Whoa. Progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, almost 13. We're almost there. You can see into the darkness. Okay, the flashlight, according to lore, should be able to see 1.5 flights of stairs down. According to the lore. Oh, fuck, not again, dude. No.
Hear that?
No.
There's
I
a
don't.
kid down there.
That's not a kid, dude. That's a full-grown adult.
Could you please describe the sound?
It's young. Either female or a very young boy. It's crying and sobbing and saying, "Please help. Please." Yeah. Keeps repeating that and crying.
It didn't do that.
Estimate its distance from your current location.
I don't know. I'm not really a math guy. Maybe 200 meters down?
Please continue down the next flight.
I'm starting to get a little bit of deja vu with the staircase placement. The voice acting isn't that bad. What the fuck is this staircase placement, guys? I like that there's a random pipe, you know? Sorry, I had to die right there. It was kind of mandatory. I might cut that out. I might not. It really depends. I don't like that the railings aren't consistent. I don't like that the stairs are not consistent. I do like that there's a big pipe. I like the walls on this one. They give off the rust look. I wish there were numbers. That scream was really close.
Keep going?
Please.
Our Class D guy sounds really chill, actually. Like, I know that in the lore, I think he was like... Do I say the word? Can I... Let's do a little YouTube test. Hey, YouTube, are you gonna fuck with my video if I say the word in the correct context? Alright, we'll find out. We'll find out in post. But yeah, he was he committed sexual assault, so he was committed to death. Now he's a Class D. But this guy doesn't sound like that. He sounds like the chillest bro on the planet. But then again, I mean, like, can you really grade someone and their ability to commit crime based off how chill they sound? Like, criminals can pass a vibe check, last time I checked. I mean, there's a whole entire YouTube channel about that one guy that got caught robbing a bank, and then he played GTA and reviewed it, but then he became like a criminal cooking channel or an ex-con cooking channel. That was kind of fun. That was a fun little watch. I watched a few of his videos, and let me tell you, I still gotta try some of those recipes. You ever gone down like the prison like rabbit hole for like the things that they get? Like, some of them get CRT TVs, but they got like the clear siding on them so you can see on the inside, so you can't hide contraband. But then they also got like clear versions of PlayStations and Xboxes as well. If you're like a good enough noodle, you can play fucking Xbox in prison. I mean, like, you're not gonna be playing Call of Duty, but you can play like PGA Golf Tour 2014 or something, maybe. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the inconsistency of the stairs here. Also, the person screaming help, I will say that the time difference between the two, or between each scream, kind of nice. I do like that. The floor is... This is definitely like, yeah, they picked some decent textures. So how close do you think we are to the bottom? I only say that, like, I've been climbing down for 5 minutes, but some of these games I've played have been 20, which is really stretching it. I mean, like, I'd be cool with like an endless mode of climbing down the stairs. But at the same time, like, I feel like I gotta earn it. Okay,
I'm not getting any closer to the kid.
Noted. Please continue.
I feel a little uneasy.
You spent a long time in a dark, unknown stairwell. It's natural. Please continue.
all right, if we're going off the first documentation on the SCP website, then we're getting closer to the end, which means and of course, like I said, you can't go back. There's no backtracking in this game. When you go down the stairs, you're perma-blocked off. Perma-blocked. I'm trying. I'm actively trying. So, screaming jump scare or 3D entity. My bets are on screaming jump scare. All right, we're getting close. We got to be getting close. I think it was like 17 flights. All right, I don't know the exact number. I called myself a lore master and I'm failing. I need to come up with another staircase fact. The carpets that are on staircases are called runners. They're runner rugs. You could get runner rugs online for different sizes. There, I am the master of stairs. That's like 4 fucking stairs. I think we're just getting... We're like, all right, I gotta make the staircase. We gotta make this faster. They did lean into, it sounds like a child or woman. They went with woman. All right. Okay. Hey, that looks like a bottom. What the fuck? Okay, well, this is new. And it closed the game. Okay, we got ourselves another staircase by MC Games called SCP-087-3, which, if we're gonna go based off of the text files that you could read on the SCP website, if I'm gonna guess, this is also version 2.0, which means that they've reworked this game a couple of times. We're getting like the updated version, which is fun. But if I had to guess, like, which lore we're based off of here. So in the story, just a quick recap. I won't take too much time talking about it. First one, you guys already know the story because fucking 3 games have referenced the first story or the first excerpt of SCP-087 stories. The second one, they send another guy down with a bunch of LED lights and a different watted flashlight, because 100 watts doesn't do anything, but 75 seems to be the max limit of wattage. I don't know how they determine to grade that with their science instruments, just sending a bunch of prisoners down there with no science equipment, just flashlights. But they send him down there with a bunch of like sticky LED lights, and he kind of puts them on each of the curves, all the turns, and goes down each flight of stairs. He has like 100 of them on his backpack. And then we get to story 3. They send a woman down, and she goes down the furthest, but the first thing that they notice is that there's no LED lights on the wall anymore from the second experiment. She's also given food and water so that she can spend a full 24 hours inside the staircase. But also on top of that, she goes the furthest down, and she gets the closest to the crying. I kind of am cried out. I'm all out of tears. So I'm not looking forward to hearing more crying if that's the case, but I mean, we're trying to see if this is going to be more lore accurate to this little indicator here. All right. Let's hop in. Actually, let's check the options. What do we got? Holy shit, there's more here than anything else. Let's turn all this on. Let's see what a high production SCP-087 game. We got very good. That's the best we got. I don't remember what anti-aliasing even does right now off the top of my head. We're gonna ×2 it. Full res, hell yeah. Skin weight, 4 bones. What? Does that mean I could jump higher? What the fuck is skin weight? I've never had that as an option. Shadow, very high resolution, shadow quality, hard soft shadows, blah, 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 blah. You guys have seen enough of this. Let's apply this. I wonder if it'll make the menu screen look better. It doesn't. I feel like it could be my monitor. I could be spoiled, but like this is very pixelated for a menu screen. I think you can do better than that. Like these numbers are high res compared to these ones. So it looks like it was a picture, like a screenshot, and then you compressed it, and then you had to resize it, and then now it looks, but I mean, who am I to judge? My thumbnails look bad. All right. Fuck, we got lore. A new SCP-087 entity has been found, and UD-8452 have been asked to explore this SCP-087 entity. No further information about SCP-087-3 is known yet. However, it is expected to be different from the first. Robots have been shown what? They're taking creative liberties. I don't actually think this has to do with the story now, and I feel stupid for talking about it. Because apparently this is a completely different version of the same... Oh. We got left-handed stairs. I don't see a flashlight, so we're just going in. I mean, so far, it looks pretty good. There are ceiling lights here. We got blood. Oh, dude, we got fucking legs? Okay, lore check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got the exact number of stairs correct here, ladies and gentlemen. They have hit the nail on the head with how many stairs. I can see way further down than I expected. Does that mean I can see the SCP before, like, I get to them? I will say this game looks pretty good so far, like looks-wise. The brick walls with the paint. Interesting. We got a door. Can I interact with the door? I could do like a little bunny hop. But like, I don't... Was the door a red herring? Can I not... What is the door button? Can I click enter? I'm clicking. I could zoom in. Apparently I have like... Maybe I didn't want to open that door, you know? I didn't find that scary. I just was like, oh no! They're screeching! Alright, let's continue on down these stairs. Oh, we got more doors. This is SCP. Oh, what the fuck is that? Ew, look at that guy. Ew, we can zoom in on him. Looking at the wall. See, I had to stop. I had to sit and wait. I had to know if that's actually an entity coming towards me or not. I do like that my expectations for this have been subverted in a way. Oh my god. Oh, this one's got ghosts. Oh. Oh, that's different. That's different. We got teleported. I saw the bottom. We're not supposed to see the bottom. That is an old radio. Yep, there's a barrel. Well, that's all I got. What the hell? Okay, these ones are slightly darker. Why do I have a health bar? Now we're getting epilepsy warning. Epilepsy warning. I want everybody to know the lights are on, but they're not working. I like that sound effect. That was cool. Why do we have baby bells? Oh, look, it's the bottom of the stairs again. Are we gonna get teleported to the top? I mean, this is a... Oh, what the fuck now? Oh, we got a flashlight now. Great. So instead of coding that the stairs would go a little bit further, or like, you know, doing the whole video game dev thing where you make the stairs go down lower, and then add an illusion to like, oh, the barrel's at this stair, and then just having us TP back up. They made it so that we teleport, but they made us go to the bottom of the stairs first. Look, the lights are on. The lights are on. There's a delay when I push the button to activate the flashlight versus using the flashlight. I like the... What am I getting jump scare noised at, huh? I'm not even seeing anything. Also, is my flashlight gonna die before I hit the bottom? Oh, nope, now we have a choice. Oh, look, a note. No, I'd love to pick it up and read it, but the lights keep flickering. Appearance is deceptive at first sight. Nothing on the back. That was very helpful. Neo, if you open the red door, you get to go to Playland and enjoy a fun time with friends. But if you open the green door... You guys see that, right? You see the person standing right there, right? Can I not... Like, the door's right there. The door's right there. But beyond the door, there is a literal person just standing there watching us. I was trying to make a joke. You had to ruin it by being creepy. We're gonna open the green door. Why is it like that? I hate that. This bitch is still gonna be behind the fucking door. Get out of my way. Oh, I'm on fire! Picked the wrong door, guys. Should have taken the red pill. Okay, now what? My health bar is not even going down. I'm just fucking in this room. Yep. Look at me strut, bitch. Everywhere I go, I cause flames to happen. I can save the game. I should have did that. I didn't even know I could, but I can. I will say, gameplay features-wise, this one has the most. It doesn't have a Timmy though, so I mean. Alright, I'll stop fucking around. I'm gonna have to do it again, skip ahead, aren't I? I want you guys to know this took me less than a minute to get to. I will say the way that this game looks feels like it was made in fucking Source Engine, but that's not a bad thing. Don't take that as an insult. That's actually kind of a compliment. I like Source Engine. Yes, no, what the... Why would you program a door like this? So you E-drag, but I... What the fuck, dude? Just get... Oh my god. You don't know what I'm going through right now. You don't know. This is the right door. Oh great, we're in some dude's fucking house now. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Oh! Okay, we got candles. We got a mug. I can examine the mug. This mug is used, but it's clean. I can touch the radio again. Can I look outside? There's like a fence, and it encompasses just enough to make it so I can't see any further, and it's tall enough that he didn't have to put much effort into whatever's beyond it, and we get 3 trees. I'm describing what I see based off vague dark shapes. And then we got another one of these fucking... Dude. Okay, I think I get it. I think I get it. But I hate it. I hate how it's done. You have to hold E and then move your mouse the opposite direction you want it to open. You received an escape from SC. Turn around. Is there... Thank you, MC Games. Was that it? Look at this little barrel. That's cute. I could use this plate and I could open the drawers. Dude, there's a lot more usability in this game than I expected. I could really use... Why the fuck? Oh, we're just booted to the menu. Well, that was quick. Let's get to the next one. I like this one a bit more than some of the ones I've played so far. All right, guys, we've seen a bunch of new games on this one that I've never experienced before. Everything kind of has like a different little coat of paint to it, but I think it's now we go back to Steam on our little journey and check out something a little bit more steamy. You see, I'm like torn because there are games on itch that are like really high quality, so I can't say that every game on itch is like a Guerrilla low budget game, because it does feel like there's a lot of passion put into it, and I can't just say that just because something's on Steam and a lot of Steam games cost money that they're, you know, good. But I think it's good we swap back and forth between the platforms just to see the difference in quality of these games. So let's check that out real quick, and then I got one more after that. Alright, we are at Staircase 55 now. I've seen more staircases in my lifetime than you have cooked dinners. Guess where that's a quote from? Heads up. Staircase 55 features a streamer mode designed to keep your personal information safe while recording. I don't need that. I don't care. Alright, we got settings. Ooh, you know, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty dope so far, what we got going on here. Let's, I'm gonna go through it. Alright, so we went to the accessibility menu, and there's nothing, so... If you have some sort of color blindness, this game is telling you to eat a dick. I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure they're not saying that. They just didn't implement anything yet. If they do. This is a demo. I'm turning subtitles on because I do need those. Okay, right off the bat, ooh, this kind of got like a fisheye lens body cam style thing. What the fuck?
Subject is regressing. Subject has refused to comply. Eliminate the subject.
Oh, there's endings and voice acting. I find it interesting that the staircase goes into like a like it's supposed to be the top of a 5, but it also kind of looks like the banister or the foundation of a gallows, like an execution, which plays into Class D lore quite well. Okay, we got some graffiti. That's fun. It does make this place look like it's more...
Ugh, it smells in here.
D9817, please commence the exploration. Remember to tell us what you hear and see out loud.
Okay, Doc. But after this, I'm done, right?
As per our agreement, you will be granted a full presidential pardon and compensated financially.
Phew. Let's get this over with.
I'm not used to seeing a 0 as the first flight of stairs down. Technically, that would be 0 and this would be 1, but let's not get into semantics here. Let's go off vibes first. We got ourselves some dust particles or mold spore particles in the air. It could be either or. That's a nice touch. Flashlight is kind of going down like a half a flight of stairs, so we can't see the bottom. There is no empty middle area. It is just a wall, so it does make you feel a little bit more claustrophobic. I'm okay with. The railings here look fantastic, actually. These do not just look like polygonal tubes that have been bolted on by more polygonal tubes. And the stairs, the texture they're using, that looks really good. I do feel like we're in a, I wouldn't say wet or dank per se, but I will say dry and musty. That is a musty looking fucking staircase if I've ever seen one. We'll count the stairs now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 steps. Lore accuracy, that is a 100% right there. We cannot jump. We don't have a lean. We do kind of have like a little head bob going on. When we're not moving, we are kind of like swaying just a tiny bit. Floor 2, technically 3. I do like I want there to be a little bit more rust on the railings to show decay, but the chrome on these does look really nice. I do think that the accessibility for our elders is quite nice by having a rail on both sides for our left-handed folk.
What the? Doc? I think I hear something. It's a kid? Crying, I think.
We're not picking up any audio. How far down would you estimate the sound?
Like 10, 20 meters?
It sounds like the child might need help.
Look, Doc, I'm no good with kids. You should send someone down there to help.
Considering the circumstances, you are the best person to assist the child. Please, try to find it.
God damn it.
Anyways, I was going to say my right-handed folks and my left-handed folks both get a rail. That's kind of nice. But that does mean that if you're a degenerate teenager like I used to be, you can grab both rails and just fucking hop down these stairs. Fuck climbing. We don't have a sprint feature. That is not a thing. It is a dark staircase. I like that we can kind of see the number before we see the wall. That is a nice little like light reflection. Seeing the top of the stairs that we went down looking so detailed. Like, I know it's just a little bit of a texture and an indentation, but that like detail in itself is actually quite... We can run now? Okay, they've given us a shift. I also appreciate that I can't hear crying the whole time. The crying we did hear didn't sound like a full-grown adult woman. No offense, full-grown adult women criers out there. We're not trying to discriminate. I'm just... if you sound like a full-grown ass adult, it's not gonna confuse me whether or not you're a child, you know? You can tell. There's a way. Anyways, I'm talking a lot, and let's see. Oh, more lines.
Found something here. It looks gooey.
Oh. Ooh.
Smells weird too, like a fuel, but somehow metallic.
I see. Please collect a sample.
You see, I was thinking that maybe this is based off the first excerpt story where the prisoner goes down and we're getting the whole... We'll know later, but the second story actually mentions a metallic goop that could have been blood. Or piss, I can't remember. It was blood or piss, one of the two. But it's interesting that we are given the option to collect blood. Also, fun weird thing about the writing of number 2 is that it portrays an African-American man going down the stairs. And I will say that the loose usage... Oh, fuck off. We got a flashlight now. Wait, do we have a wind-up flashlight? Or is it a shaker one? I just think that, anyways, the writing of the story itself, kind of definitely of its time, you know? Ah, yeah. Alright, let's get down these stairs, see how far we can go. I'm having a little bit of fun with this one. We can go up the stairs too, that's a good detail. Giving us the shift button to run later actually is more effective.
Please, continue.
What the?
Please, continue. Please, continue.
Okay. You know, I kind of appreciate the subversion of whatever's going on story-wise. This could be completely unique and created on its own. There's only one way to find out is just keep going, see where the story goes, because I don't even think this is in the original. We don't even have a backpack full of LEDs, so... Who am I, the lore master of stairs, to say? Okay. What fell? I kind of want to see it. Show me more things. Ooh, is that a lens flare? I feel spoiled climbing down a staircase that gives me lens flares. Okay, that was different. I like saw it. Oh, okay, we got blood. We got. Are we gonna get lore? Some custom lore? Fatal DUI, crash. Mother and child killed. Driver in coma. Is there an inventory where I can read memos? I'm pushing buttons. I'm not seeing it though. I would have attempted to read that, but there's a lot of light glare on there, making it harder to actually read the paper. I think that's something that in video games we should work on. I think that there has to be a way to make it so that you can shine a light on a texture of a paper and it doesn't like reflect the light back at you. It's a piece of paper. All right, we got the eyes. Let's place our bets. Is it a jump scare? That's the head. All right, if we go further down, is he gonna come right at us and kill us? I do like that they added an animation for him to blink. That is a nice detail. It does make him look a bit more animated. You can kind of look at, like... He's turning his head to face us. So he can't, like, cha-cha over to see, like, what's going on the side of his head. But he's kind of got some, like, movement to his face. It's very subtle, but it does give, like, life to it. It's much better than a standard just PNG. Let's just finish this off. Okay, so he's not moving. Can I just walk past you? So, like, if you had to pick a name for yourself, what would it be? You look kind of like a... like a Zeus kind of guy, because you're giving me, like, the whole Sisyphus boulder treatment, really, if you think about it. Can I, like, give you a little kiss? Can I give you a little... Can I give you...
D9817, come in. Do you copy? D9817? Jake?
Yeah.
Are you okay? It looked like you blacked out.
Never better, Doc. I feel great.
What the fuck? Did I get possessed? That's different. Was I not supposed to kiss him on the lips? Sorry if that's like weirding any of you out in the comment section, any of you viewers at home, but I mean, how often do you get that opportunity with an SCP? Never. Never. Someone had to be the first person to do it. It had to be me, the stair lore master. Okay, what's with the music? Oh, what the fuck? Bro, where's your lips at? Okay. Oh, ooh, ew, oh, monster. Oh, fuck.
Subject once again fails to abandon his system of adaptation. Eliminate the subject.
Alright, listen guys, I know there are 3 endings. I don't know how I would even go about getting the 3rd one. And this video is actually already getting pretty long. So what we're going to do is we're going to end this. But Staircase 55, kind of blowing me away a little bit here. I enjoyed this one. This one was kind of fun. I hope they keep working on this and we get to see a fully realized version of this game. All right, everybody, I've got one last one to go through for this video. There's more. I'm gonna make another one of these probably. But this one I saved for last. You'll see why. I just wanted to have a little bit of fun, see where this would go. I don't know anything about it. I haven't even played it yet at the time of recording this voice line, so let's see where this goes. I don't know. It could be fun. Okay, what is going on? A Bootsy? Oh my god, look at that! Oh, dude, this is getting copyright strikes so fast. Alright, let's... Oh, man, I can't believe it. This is a staircase. New floor, new ghost. 3, great. This is so... This is the SCP-078B meme edition. We're gonna go this way. That's a pit of death. So we're gonna go right instead. I like the dubstep fucking 007. Is this going into a normal staircase? What the fuck is this? Interesting. What? I feel like I'm in a Lego room. What the fuck is this? 6, great, fantastic. This is an experience if I've ever had to... what the hell? Okay. Was that Peanut? Is Peanut in this? Was he just... I have so many questions. Like, why this texture? I feel like I'm in an MLG meme. 12. I don't know what quantifies us going down a flight of stairs. 13. Okay, so there is signs, but like I'm missing half of them. 14. I do feel like we're going faster. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? What was that? All right. I got scared for a second. And it was from some bullshit. This is gonna give someone motion sickness. Someone in my comments is gonna be like, the amount of blur going on and like, this shit is making me feel nauseous and it's hurting my eyes. And I'm gonna have to say sorry, I didn't make it. I chose to play it, that's on me, but like, I don't know why they made these decisions. There was no menu. Alright everybody, we got ourselves our tier list back out where I will grade our performance so far, and we're going to put Descend just goes on F tier. It was really fucking annoying and I didn't like it. We're gonna put Expedition 087 in E tier because it wasn't horrible. I think it just needed some work and a lot of work. It needed a lot. I'm putting the entire Google Play Store in D tier because I don't know enough about it and there's not really anything I can really view on there for SCP-087 games without installing a software program I don't feel like doing. Document number 087-1 gets to be in C tier because it actually had some decent enough voice acting and I enjoyed the ambiance, but that game still has a lot of work to it, but it gets points for being unique in a way, at least in design. SCP-087-3 version 2.0 by MC Games also gets to be in C tier because it was a game. There was choices. There was a lot of added stuff, but there was a lot of stuff about it that made me go, man, I don't know how like people could somehow make worse looking versions of the same game and still get the concept right. I don't get it. Moving on. Staircase 55 is technically the first S tier Steam game on this list at all, which is kind of surprising so far, because every single game that's been on Steam that has had like a production that they've made money doing has kind of been bad. And Staircase 55 has been kind of a breath of fresh air from that. So we're gonna say that was good in like a really good way. I like what they did. I like everything about it. Then lastly, the SCP Sus Tier Edition gets to be A tier. Fight with me in the comments about it if you want, but I had more fun playing that one than most things beneath this tier. So, all right, bye.